Hello everybody. Happy freaking Friday, first of all. And today I just wanted to jump on here and share a quick haul, a small haul that I done real quick. Now, a couple of these are just designer perfumes. I got the Dolce and Gabanna Femme Intense. Now, if you remember before, I did get the Dolce and Gabanna Femme. And I went on the hunt for this because I wanted to try the Intense version. And I couldn't find it anywhere because it's discontinued. So I did buy a bottle off of Mercari. And it was my first purchase from Mercari. And thank God it was successful. So, first of all, this one is really similar to the original. The top notes are neroli and green mandarin. The base notes are tuberose and orange blossom. And the base is marshmallow, sandalwood, and that's it. It's really similar to the original. And here is your box. It's just a different color than the original box. It's still the same velvety soft box. Here is the bottle. It's similar to the other one too. Just if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's a darker color. This is red. The other bottle is you can see through it. Now I am wearing one I'm going to do also, which is the Khair Yum Pistachio Gelato. That's what I'm wearing today, so I'm not going to spray any on my skin. I'll tell you why in a minute. But I'm going to do the paper spray for you guys. And this fragrance is just absolutely beautiful. It's light and airy, and it's great for springtime. Immediately you get that bright green mandarin smell. You pick up on the orange blossom. I love orange blossom. I just absolutely adore it. And as it dries down a little bit, you get that creaminess from the marshmallow and the sandalwood mixed together. I will say that this one does have better performance than the original. I guess that's why they call it the Intense version. But I am certainly glad that I went on the hunt and did get this to add to my collection. It is just a personal like of mine for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just something that I really enjoy. It's something that will be easy to go to when it starts getting really warm. Which should happen anytime. And it won't be annoyingly sweet or overwhelming, or it won't offend anyone in your area. So there is the Dolce and Gabanna Femme Intense. Got my fingerprint on the bottle. And again, this can be found on Mercari. It is an absolute love. Now, the other ones that I'm doing today are going to be, I guess, what you would call Middle Eastern fragrances. They are duping something. But I'm going to go ahead and get the Khair. I'm not going to spray it on paper. But I will show you the box. And I do have it on skin. Yes, I keep it wrapped up. Here's the box. It's the Pistachio Gelato number 33. It has key notes of pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy. And I'm not spraying it on my skin again. I've already had to spray it twice today. I sprayed it a little bit before 7. It does stick around on clothes longer. It is really sweet, I will tell you that. On my skin, I have found it to be very harsh. I doubt that the camera can pick it up, but I have 3 blisters from whatever in it that is that's very strong. I do really like the smell, so I will just avoid I'll avoid spraying it on my skin. This was a fragrance that I let my husband pick out. He enjoys it. He likes it. I'm going to show you the bottle real quick because the bottle is really pretty. There's your bottle. It's like just a mint green type color. And somehow, I don't know how they do it. Gelato is a type of ice cream that is kind of served a little bit warmer than regular ice cream. And whenever I spray this on my skin, I get kind of a cold sensation. And I don't know how they do that, but it is very interesting. That could be what is disturbing. That could be is what's bothering my skin. I don't know. But I really do enjoy this fragrance. So, good job, Mona. Way to go. This is a lock. Now, I'll go ahead and, I guess, I'll go ahead, since we're on a Khair fragrance, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and get a dupe out of the way that is duping a Khair fragrance, which is the Khair Eden, it's Khair Sparkling Lyche. This is from Paris Corner, or I got it from Aroma Concepts. Now, all of these can be found for under $50. So here's the box that it comes in. It's very pretty. Got that on the sides. Now, I will tell you that with having this fragrance, it's so good that I really don't know that I would buy the Khair brand, because it is $138 a bottle. Here is this bottle. It is Khair Fusion, and it is duping Khair Sparkling Lyche. Here's the top of the cap. That's very pretty. And here's the lid. I really like it. Now, the lychee has top notes of black currant, red apple, lychee, and Italian lemon. It has middle notes of jasmine sandalwood, candied violet, and damask rose. And the base is sandalwood, cedarwood, musk, and vanilla. Now, when I first sprayed this, I absolutely fell in love. And for some reason that day, my husband he was upset because I was spraying perfumes. Of course, I got all this at one time. And I had to take this outside. And I absolutely fell immediately in love with this. This is just so refreshing. It's so fresh. It is so juicy. It's juicy. I don't know. There's just, it's got, now after that I've had it for a few days, I do get some of that red apple in it. I do get that black currant. I'm not getting much of the lemon. But, I mean, for $33, I believe this is what this cost. $33 compared to $138. I think I'll just try this for a while. This is something that I see myself reaching for quite a bit during the summer. So, I am really excited to use it and get familiar with it. Get to know it, if you will. It gives me, I'm going to say 5 hours on skin, and it gives me even longer on clothes. So again, that is the Khair Fusion, which is duping the Khair Sparkling Lychee. Now, these next couple are duping, no, going to do one more from Paris Corner. And it's also duping Khair, the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. And if you have been watching my channel, then you remember that I was not a fan of that. And as a matter of fact, I sent it back for a refund. The dupe is called Khair Confection. This is the box it comes in. Very pretty box. Yes, I do keep everything in the box. And yes, I do try to preserve the plastic that it comes in. I'm weird, I know. Here's the bottle. This is a very beautiful bottle. Okay, I'm not going to spray this, because I find it just as screechy and loud. Well, not just as. Maybe it's a little less screechy and loud than the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. I sprayed it on my hand just to try it out that one time, and I smelled it until the next day. The top notes in this are pear and whipped cream. The middle notes are jasmine and cashmere. Base is sandalwood, marshmallow, and vanilla. I didn't get any of the fruitiness. I didn't get any of the whipped cream. I didn't get any of the marshmallow. I just got, again, like the Khair, it was just a very loud, musky scent, and I am not a fan of it. So I'm probably going to put this up for sale. Again, it is duping Khair Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. This is Khair Confection. If anybody is interested in this, let me know. I've only sprayed it one time, as you can tell. It's not for me. So, if anyone's interested, let me know. It'll save you $130. Because it does smell almost identical. this one is just not as, I don't think this one's as bad as the other one, as the Khair. And I'm being 100% honest. I'm not a fan of this, but I'm definitely, the Khair version is even worse. Just my nose. Now, the next two coming up are dupes of perfumes that I've been hearing a lot about, but I will never be fortunate enough to have them in my collection. They are just too rich for my blood. Currently, the originals for these are $390 for a 2.5 ml bottle. I can't ever do that. So we're going to start with the one that I've heard the most about, which is a dupe of Dolce from Parfums de Marly. And when I first got this, I was not aware that this is a extrait de parfum. So I just and about choked my husband and myself out. The top notes in this fragrance are citrus, rhubarb, and rose. The middle notes are magnolia, vanilla, raspberry, and peach. And in the base, you have powdery musks and caramel. And again, I've only sprayed this one time just to try it out that day. Well, I tested it that day. And this is what your presentation is. It comes in this, and then inside of the box, you have this. It is very pretty presentation. This one don't want to come out. On the top, I really like the lid. Looks like a rose or some type of flower. I really like the tassels. That is definitely duping Parfums de Marly. We'll spray this one time on paper to refresh my nose. Alright, so in the beginning, I do get that citrus, and I'm not too familiar with rhubarb in fragrance, so that must be what I'm smelling. I mean, it's a very pretty smell. This is called Rua, by the way, from Paris Corner. Here's the pretty front of the bottle. I like the bottle. I don't know what's wrong with my bottle. It's weird. This is the back. Now some of the fruits are kind of coming up in this. Some of the magnolia. It starts to get prettier as it dies down, as it dries a little bit. Overall, it's not a bad fragrance. I haven't done much testing on it. I will do that and get back to you in the future. I don't see this being a spring and summer scent. And again, it is a perfume. It's a extra day perfume, so it is even high. It's an even higher concentrate than a regular eau de perfume. So it has more oils in it, and I think that the reason the Khair Yum Pistachio is causing me to blister, my skin might need a break from fragrance. I don't know. And then, you know, like I said, it had that weird thing it done where it actually makes your skin cold, kind of like a gelato. I've never had a fragrance do that before. I've never experienced that in a fragrance. Again, this is a Parfums de Marly dupe of Delena. I see this all over YouTube. Everyone does have a high opinion of it. Unfortunately, I don't have the original to compare it to. And the same goes for the next fragrance that I'm going to share with you. And it is, again, a fragrance that is by Parfums de Marly. And it is duping Oriana. I am expecting my first Juliana's perfume Monday, which I'm super excited about because I've been waiting for it exactly a month now. I ordered it April the 9th. Today is May the 9th, so it'll be here Monday. And I have some exciting ones that I'm never going to get to try in there, so I'm really excited about it. That Rua is very pretty once it dies down. But this one is by Maison Alahambra. And this is a dupe for Parfums de Marly Oriana. This one is called Reyna. It's just your basic box. Very pretty color. I do like the color. I have worn this one a couple times, and I find that the performance could be better. Here's the bottle. The Oriana is in a bottle similar, very similar to this, similar in color anyway. I really like the color of the bottle. And I like the tassel, of course. Somehow I ended up with 2 bottles of this. I'm not going to complain about it. The first one I received, the box was damaged. I called customer service. I let them know that I'm a perfume collector. My box was damaged. It was crushed on one end and torn. And immediately, without me saying anything else, she said, "We will get you another one sent out right away." So, this is Reyna by Maison Alahambra. And the top notes in this one are mandarin, orange, grapefruit, and bergamot. Middle notes are orange blossom, black currant, and raspberry. And your base notes are whipped cream, marshmallow, ambrette, and musk. I have 2. I don't want to do that. Alright. Like I said, it's a really, really light fragrance. The performance on this is maybe an hour tops, and that's on skin. it has very poor performance on clothing. It is very fruity. I do get the orange, and I do get the orange blossom. And whenever it dries down, what I get when I tested it a couple times that I did, I got the smooth whipped cream and the marshmallow. I didn't get very much musk. I'm not a fan of musk, but it's in a lot of fragrances, so I guess I'll have to grow to love it. I do smell grapefruit here. I think the bergamot is what's keeping it from being overly sweet. A little bit of that mandarin is coming in. It's just a very fruity, beautiful scent, but unfortunately the performance is not there for me, which is also said to be true in the original Parfums de Marly with the Oriana, that it has very poor performance. So yes, the dupe as well does have poor performance. Now my Juliana's perfume, I did order a dupe of this because it's always on my wish list, but I'm never going to have the money to get it. And everyone just talks about how good they done, how well they done, how long they get it to last. So I'm really excited about that. And I will, of course, do a video of my Juliana's perfumes for you guys Monday. This is, again, Maison Alahambra Reyna. And again, guys, all these are less than 50 bucks, except for the Khair and the Dolce & Gabanna. Now, the last thing I'm going to share with you is a fragrance that every girl should have in her collection. And it is very cheap and affordable. I think this is 21 bucks. Look at the bottle, the box or the container that it comes in. It's got your candy-like stripes. Look at the lid. Look at the lid. This is called Pink Sugar. This is an eau de toilette, so it doesn't last very long, but some of your fragrances that has poor performance like this, you can get it to last a little longer by adding this on top. Give me just 1 second. Now, in the Pink Sugar, this came out in 2004. It's been around that long, and I've waited a while. I've slept on it, yeah. I've heard about it for probably 2 or 3 years now, but I just haven't purchased it until recently. This is your beautiful bottle. I love this. It's very pretty. I love that color. The cap is kind of white matte top. I'm going to go ahead and spray this. Right, so in your Pink Sugar, you have top notes of tart bergamot, Sicilian orange. In the middle notes, you have licorice, blossom, and red berries. Base notes, you have caramel, and that's just to continue the sweetness theme. This is supposed to remind you of a sunny day at the carnival with a bag of cotton candy. Now, I will tell you that this is very sweet.
It's a very happy scent.
It's a very happy and like an uplifting scent. Like, I could wear this on its own. I have worn it on its own. I will wear it on its own. In the summertime, I do believe that it would be it might be very cloying, okay? So it might be it might get a little sickly sweet during the summertime. I just pick up on the caramel. To me, this is just like a sweet, sticky caramel. I get sugar. I don't get anything tart in here. This also almost reminds me of the bubble gum that you get from any store for like kids. And it's like the gum that comes in the round thing that's like a tape measure. And you pull the gum out, you know, and you just break it off. It's like a tape measure. Remember that? From years and years ago. That is what this puts me in the mind of. I'm picking up a little bit on the red berries now. And it is just so sweet. So sugary. Every girl needs this in her collection. Pink sugar. Eau de toilette. This will boost it'll make you feel pretty. It'll boost your mood. That's what this is all about, is how the scents make you feel. That's why I decided to call my channel Sensations with Amber. And I put a lot of thought into that because fragrances mean a lot to me. They make me happy. They make me feel good. When I feel good, you know, all is right with the world. And a good smelling fragrance can just absolutely shift my mood. And it's all about how the fragrance makes you feel. And to me, this makes me feel like a kid in a candy store. I absolutely love it. I love it. So I recommend you guys pick up Pink Sugar. They do have a whole collection. They have Berry Blast. I know they have several other ones. Berry Blast is up on the net. It's on the wish list, so I'll let you guys know about that one soon. But also, I got the Pink Sugar, and this is hair perfume. You just spray it in your hair. Let's see. Pink Sugar hair perfume on hair for a long-lasting scent. It leaves your hair soft. This is a natural spray. Non-sticky, protects hair without drying. It gives you a shine effect. So yeah, you know, on a day that, you know, you've been lazy, you haven't taken a shower, you have to go somewhere, just, there you go. Gets your hair smelling fresh, gives it a nice smell. So yeah, there's the hair perfume as well. So you can get this all under $40 right here, the set. So that's all that I wanted to share with you guys today is my little cheap perfume haul. Again, all of the items except for the Khair, the Dolce and Gabanna, and the pink sugar can be found on Paris Corner or Aroma Concepts. Check those out. If you like anything that... Oh my God. Men are disgusting. If you heard that, I really greatly apologize. You can pick up any of these fragrances on Paris Corner or Aroma Concepts. And the rest of the stuff that I showed you, this and the pink sugar, can be found on fragrancenet.com. Under $50. Go check it out. That's all I have for you guys. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is what I do. This is what I like. It's what makes me happy. Sensations. It's all about the scents here. So, if you like that, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And please leave a comment. Thank you guys that are subscribed and keep coming back to watch my videos. And to anyone new, welcome, and please continue coming back. Until next time, this is Sensations with Amber. Bye, girls. Stay smelling good.